Ginkgo tree, Ginkgo biloba, is often called a living fossil because it has existed on Earth for more than 200 million years. Native to China, it survived major extinction events that wiped out countless other plant species, including the age of the dinosaurs. Its distinctive fan-shaped leaves turn brilliant golden yellow in autumn before falling all at once. Ginkgo trees are remarkably resistant to pollution, disease, and insects, allowing them to thrive in modern cities. Some ancient specimens are believed to be over 1,000 years old. Its incredible resilience has made the ginkgo tree one of the oldest surviving plant species in the world. Wollemi pine, Wollemi nobilis, is one of the greatest botanical discoveries of modern times. Scientists believed this prehistoric tree had become extinct millions of years ago until a tiny population was discovered in a remote Australian canyon in 1994. Fossils nearly identical to the living trees date back over 90 million years. Its unusual bark resembles bubbling chocolate, while its fern-like branches give it an ancient appearance. Because so few wild trees remain, their exact location is carefully protected. The Wollemi pine is considered one of the rarest and most important living fossils on Earth. Monkey puzzle tree, Araucaria araucana, is an ancient evergreen native to Chile and Argentina. Its stiff branches are completely covered with thick, sharply pointed leaves that remain on the tree for many years. Fossil evidence shows that its ancestors lived alongside dinosaurs over 200 million years ago. The tree produces large edible seeds that have been an important food source for indigenous communities for centuries. Due to logging and habitat loss, the species is now protected across much of its natural range. Its prehistoric appearance makes it one of the world's most recognizable ancient trees. Dawn redwood, Metasequoia glyptostroboides, was known only from fossils until living trees were unexpectedly discovered in China during the 1940s. Scientists had believed the species disappeared millions of years earlier, making its rediscovery one of the greatest surprises in botany. Unlike most redwoods, it sheds its soft green needles every autumn before growing fresh foliage in spring. The tree grows rapidly and can reach impressive heights in a relatively short time. Today it is cultivated around the world to help preserve this extraordinary survivor from Earth's distant past. Cycas revoluta, is one of the oldest groups of seed plants on Earth, with ancestors dating back more than 280 million years. These ancient plants were already growing long before dinosaurs appeared and became widespread during the Mesozoic era. Their thick trunks and stiff, glossy leaves give them a palm-like appearance, although they are not true palms. Cycads grow extremely slowly and can live for hundreds of years. Many species produce large cones instead of flowers and rely on insects rather than wind for pollination. Today, many cycads are endangered because of habitat destruction and illegal collection. Horsetail plant, Equisetum avans, is the last surviving member of a plant lineage that once formed giant forests over 300 million years ago. During the Carboniferous period, its ancient relatives grew as tall as trees and helped create many of the world's coal deposits. Modern horsetails reproduce using spores instead of seeds or flowers, making them very different from most plants alive today. Their hollow, jointed stems contain silica, giving them a rough texture that was once used for polishing wood and metal. This remarkable survivor preserves a living connection to Earth's distant prehistoric landscapes. Tree fern refers to several ancient fern species, including Dicksonia antarctica, that have existed for over 180 million years. Unlike flowering trees, they reproduce through microscopic spores released from the undersides of their fronds. Their tall trunks slowly develop from layers of old roots and leaf bases rather than true wood. Tree ferns thrive in cool, moist forests where they create shaded habitats for countless smaller plants and animals. Some individuals can live for several centuries while continuing to produce new fronds every year. Their graceful appearance has changed very little since the time of the dinosaurs. Club moss, Lycopodium clavatum, belongs to one of the oldest surviving groups of vascular plants, with ancestors that first appeared over 400 million years ago. Ancient relatives of club mosses once grew into towering trees that dominated prehistoric swamps before flowering plants even existed. Unlike modern seed plants, they reproduce by releasing tiny spores carried by the wind. Their evergreen stems creep across the forest floor, producing upright shoots that resemble miniature pine trees. Although small today, they represent one of the oldest plant lineages still living on Earth. Their remarkable evolutionary history makes club moss an important window into the earliest forests of our planet. Norfolk Island pine, Araucaria heterophylla, is an ancient conifer native to the remote Norfolk Island in the Pacific Ocean. It belongs to the same prehistoric family as the monkey puzzle tree, with ancestors that existed more than 200 million years ago during the age of dinosaurs. Its perfectly symmetrical branches grow in neat horizontal layers, giving the tree a distinctive geometric appearance. Young trees are often grown as ornamental plants, while mature specimens can reach heights of over 60 meters. The species is well adapted to strong coastal winds and salty ocean air. Its ancient ancestry and elegant form have made it one of the world's most recognizable living fossil trees. Maidenhair tree, Ginkgo biloba, is the only surviving member of the entire Ginkgo plant family, making it one of the rarest evolutionary lineages on Earth. Fossils nearly identical to modern ginkgo leaves have been found in rocks over 200 million years old, showing that the species has changed very little through time. Its fan-shaped leaves are unlike those of any other living tree and turn a brilliant golden color each autumn. Ginkgo trees are highly resistant to pollution, disease, insects, and extreme weather, allowing them to survive in both natural forests and modern cities. Their extraordinary resilience has earned them the title of one of the oldest living tree species on the planet. Bristlecone pine, Pinus longiva, is considered the oldest non-clonal tree species in the world, growing in the high mountains of the western United States. Some living trees are more than 4,800 years old, meaning they were already ancient when the pyramids of Egypt were built. They survive in rocky, nutrient-poor soils where few other plants can grow, and their extremely slow growth makes their wood incredibly dense and resistant to decay. Twisted trunks shaped by centuries of wind and snow give these trees a dramatic appearance. Their exceptional lifespan has made bristlecone pines invaluable to scientists studying climate history and long-term environmental change. Kauri tree, Agathis australis, is one of the largest and most impressive ancient conifers, found only in New Zealand. Some individuals are estimated to be over 2,000 years old and develop enormous straight trunks that can exceed 4 meters in diameter. During prehistoric times, relatives of the kauri were widespread across the ancient supercontinent of Gondwana. The tree produces massive woody cones and forms towering forest canopies that support countless other species. Today, kauri forests face serious threats from a deadly soil-borne disease known as kauri dieback. Intensive conservation efforts are helping protect these magnificent giants so they can continue surviving for future generations.